Oh, by the way, I still can't believe that David Bowie, God rest his soul, was in an episode of SpongeBob. I mean, granted, like, had it been like season 3, I think I would have been more than alright with something like that. But at the same time, it kind of rings hollow. And even then, I look at an episode. I'm watching the animated Atrocity for Atlanta Square Pandas, and he's the only. It's a musical. He's the only character who doesn't sing. The fucking singer. You have guest starring in the episode or the special. You do not have him sing. Are you not thinking? It clearly shows an inane ignorance on your part to not realize that, notice that. Alright, so just give me a minute here to find Little Yellow Book. Oh, that was pretty easy. The animated Atrocity for Little Yellow Book, number 49. Starts out with no, what's it called? No, some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. So, yeah, apparently there's nothing of disturbing content. He makes these for adults, I just realized. So, why would he say some viewers may find this disturbing? Disturbing, viewer discretion is advised. He's not, it's not being shown to kids. So, and even then, that episode was not visually disturbing. It was just the Squid's visit. From the looks of things, it wasn't visually disturbing, but it was mentally and thematically disturbing. So apparently this one is also very thematically disturbing. Pretty much all the ones he covers animated atrocities, they're disturbing in some way or another. They're just, if they're not visually disturbing, they're thematically disturbing or mentally disturbing. So yeah, this is a Little Yellow Book, and even then, like, it's not like we're expecting kids to watch this because he swears his ass off. So I'm not expecting kids to watch my videos. I swear my ass off. Good Neighbors, yeah, that was, good God, I couldn't stand that episode the first time. I saw that one, so what did they do? Yeah, how the hell did they do that? That makes me wonder, since Sponge Out of Water, technically, the animated section starts at the Krusty Krab, would he think it sucks? Granted, in my small little tangent, in my personal opinion, Sponge Out of Water, the first one I thought was like underwhelming, although with time I kind of realized it actually is less than underwhelming. It's pretty well put together. Sponge Out of Water. My opinion on it. The movie is so batshit insane. It's ridiculous. It's over the top. That's why it works so well. Because, like, if you just go along with it, you find yourself having a hell of a time. And I laughed the first time I saw the movie. And every time I've seen it since, I laugh at every bit. Because it's just... And there are a lot of jokes I missed the first time that, like, I caught the second time. And I was... It shows to be very clever, and that climax, they're not just simply throwing shit at the wall, and it's just like, the movie is just so crazy that's what makes it work so well. That's why it ends up being actually really good, and much better than the first one. So, let's get back to this crap that's probably gonna be. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, like, he says Squidward's the unlikable. Squidward's becomes unlikable in this way. Yeah, when you have the character who you make the butt monkey in almost every episode of the show unlikable, you have sunk to a new low. Stacey Dilson from Zoe 101. They made her the butt. She's the butt monkey. She was the butt monkey on the show. There were 2 episodes. They made her very unlikable. They did it in the radio. Fuck the radio. I'm gonna discuss the radio at some point. Believe me, I'm gonna discuss it. And they did it in Goodbye Zoe. Especially considering she sort of caused the plot in Goodbye in both of those episodes. I don't know if she was involved in like Chase finding out about Zoe being offered the. Anyways, not important. I'll touch on it when I touch on the radio. So let's continue this. Oh god, those swords! It's like they're asking. What? Huh? That's. Yeah, that was bad. Five out of these 11 minutes are filler. Not that I'm complaining. Bad pun. Bad pun. Oh, by the way, in case you didn't already get the point, or get the idea, line up so you can sort of get the idea of what I'm reacting to if you haven't already seen this, or you want to like have a side by side anyway. I'm put on the video at the same time that I begin watching it. So that you can see for yourself. Anyways, yeah, I'm at 155 right now. So if you want to like catch up, you can watch the 155 and then pause at 155 and well, actually pause at 150 and once you've watched there, and then you can follow with me along at this point. Go. A diary, really? Yeah. Makes me think of I wonder if they went in this direction. The cat dog episode, Curiosity Almost Killed the Cat, in which dog tries to read Cat's diary, but he refuses to let him because you can't. And he gets his dog a diary of his own so he can have one for the sake of having one. Curious to see what dog wrote about him. He takes the diary, unlocks it, and reads what dog wrote about him. Cat is the most trustworthy person I know. Irony. However, Winslow has filmed him doing so and is now threatening to show dog unless Cat pretty much does whatever he wants. Whatever he wants, whenever he wants it. For a week. And Cat's attempt to fight back by stealing the tape and destroying it. he ends up revealing that he made many copies and now plans to make him do whatever he wants for 5 years or 10 years. I can't quite remember. It's been a while. But that's a tangent. Let me get back to this. What? That's not how it works! That's probably how they react to the criticism. What point does this serve? Oh, up! Yeah, that's the legitimate reaction. That's the right reaction. It is. I mean, what the fuck? The actual fuck. He eats shit. Apparently, yeah, he does. Yeah, I expected that. But why are you surprised? Oh, the him throwing up. Anybody throwing up to the idea that Patrick is eating a dirty diaper, a used diaper. Yeah, that's the appropriate reaction to that. To want to go throw up in the toilet. Yup. The Splinter is more of a Patrick's a prick episode than this. Yeah. First of all, with Fools in April, the only person who laughed when Spencer was in misery was Squidward. Yeah, well, because everybody was in on the joke. That's why. I really don't like that episode. I did. All the season 3 episodes, they're good episodes, but at the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be thrilled with the way an episode turned out. For example, I'm not thrilled with the way... Actually, no. the first 3 seasons, the episodes are mostly good, and a few of them are meh. So, even though like when Pie Guy Rules reviewed the first 3 seasons, he ended up calling no episodes in season 2 out for being bad, and then 1 episode in season 1, and I Was a Teenage Gary, and 2 episodes in season 3, Party Pooper Pants and the Great Snail Race. He ended up calling them scumbag episodes. Yeah, I'd understand. Maybe Great Snail Race. I think Great Snail Race is meh. As for Party Pooper Pants, probably. I Was a Teenage Gary, hell no. If anything, like, Muscle Bob Buff Pants would be closer to a scumbag than I Was a Teenage Gary. Anyways, let me get back to the video. This show pertaining to karma makes about as much sense as Malcolm in the Middle. And Malcolm in the Middle, from what I can tell, was ironic. Because his brothers do... his older brother does shit and gets away with it. He does shit, he gets caught. So, yeah, there you go. His older brother acts like a jerk ass, and he comes out smelling like a rose. He acts like a jerk ass to his older brother, and he gets punished for it. Yeah, I find that idea and that concept annoying anyways, but at the same time, it doesn't bother me so much there, because clearly they're not putting so much stock into it to try to irritate the audience so much. Here, they just... And even then, like, they kind of care about that fact, and they're gonna try to not be so blunt or brutal with it. Here, they only go so far. Here, they don't give a fuck, it seems. Granted, I'm not in their heads. I don't know what they're thinking, but it's not coming to that. And at the same time, I'm not judging them as people. I'm judging them as writers. That's the blunt point I'm trying to make here. When I'm judging episodes of Game Shakers or any other Nick show, I'm judging the episode itself or the writing. I'm not judging the people who wrote it specifically or the actors who were in it specifically. Because the actors, while they do portray the characters, do not necessarily have stock in the way the story turns out. That's the writers. The writers, though, at the same time, they're doing what they think works. And just unfortunately for them, it turns out being a total disaster for those specific episodes. Yeah! Ah. Apparently! Well, you just showed a clip from Pound for Gary. He didn't understand that Gary was in fucking trouble! He thought Gary was antagonizing Fluffy Puffy, whatever the fuck its name was. Just about sums it up. Yeah, I think, well, I went over longer than I thought here. I think that it goes to show that that's the way it goes. It's not going to, yeah, even then, like, trying to make him, I'm trying to understand the, yeah, complete and total hypocrites, him saying it's worth it. Yeah, they did too much damage to be able to try to put things back to the way they are, or as it is now. Yeah. Catch you guys on the flip side.